I don't really know if I like the title Blue Story. I was always more of a red guy myself. Blue Story focuses on two best friends, Marco and Timmy, both from different parts of London, whose friendship is tested when a member of a gang that Timmy knew attacks Marco and breaks his arm. As a result, tensions rise between them, and as a war breaks out between two rival gangs, they find themselves on opposite ends of said war, leading them down completely different paths. This was actually based on a YouTube series of the same name. The director of the film, a British rapper named Rapman, who also co-wrote this, based it on his own YouTube series from 2014. I checked his channel, I wanted to watch this before seeing the movie, and I guess he took it down because it wasn't there. Not sure if I'm missing anything, but if I am, let me know in the comments. Though what I do know is this movie and the YouTube series are based on Rapman's personal experiences growing up, and he even appears in this as the narrator. He shows up in the majority of the scene transitions, and he raps all the narration, which I can safely say I've never seen before. But I gotta say, I absolutely love that he did that. I'm usually not a big fan of narration in film because it's mostly just explaining every little detail to us, but I was totally okay with it here. In fact, it was one of my favorite aspects of the film. The hooks are catchy, the sound mix is crisp, clear, and even gives off a slight echo so that the lyrics linger with you for a moment. And even though the characters are technically fictional, considering they were based on his own life, you can really hear the emotion and passion in his voice. And it allows you to just connect with the material so much easier. You really feel for him personally when watching this, and in turn, it allows you to sympathize with the characters easier. And what helped you empathize with them even more are the performances. Stephen Odubola, who plays Timmy, and Micheal Ward, who plays Marco, they both appeared in some television series and short films before this, but this was both their first starring role in a feature film, and they were both excellent. Going with two newer actors gives the movie a more natural feel. They both had an incredibly raw energy about them, especially as we saw tensions gradually rise between them. There's a scene where they're getting into an argument and Timmy's girlfriend Leah, played by Carla Simone Spence, tries to get in between them and ease things up, and it just causes Marco to let loose on them and insult them and mock them. Micheal Ward just gives a no-holds-barred performance in this one moment, and it was heartbreaking to see how he just strikes a nerve with both of them, just from seeing Stephen Odubola and Carla Simone Spence's reactions, and their rivalry only gets worse from there. The story, while like I said, is based on Rapman's own upbringing, it can feel slightly familiar at times. It's framed very heavily as this morality tale. Two people who were once friends, and now they're leading totally different lives, and they get more involved with the wrong people, and questionable decisions are made, and they now have to examine the choices they made that led them to where they are now. At times it can feel a little melodramatic in some areas, mainly in some of the arguing. But those moments don't make up the majority of the movie, because it's overshadowed by the powerful message that Rapman brings. A lot of the tensions rise between Marco and Timmy both personally knew some of the gang members, and as much as they originally tried breaking away from them, they're constantly surrounded by this ongoing war between the rival gangs. And as their friendship deteriorates, they find themselves getting sucked in more and more into this world they may not really want to be part of. It's really tragic. And through this, Rapman conveys what it's like to be stuck in this broken system, and how it's not so easy to just break away from something when you're constantly surrounded by it all the time. And it can cause you to really change, which is seen through these two friends who end up becoming bitter rivals. It's truly powerful and quite sad. This film is great. While it can feel a little heavy-handed in terms of its framing, it's still a heartbreaking story of a deteriorating friendship. It's superbly acted, with standout performances from Stephen Odubola and Micheal Ward, plus the narration from Rapman is highly emotional and truly powerful, as he conveys such a personal story. Hope to see more from him in the future. This is on demand now, and definitely check it out. Blue Story gets an 8 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Blue Story, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you enjoy the acting? Did you like the narration? And what's one of the saddest movies you've seen? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you next time.